Mining workers and BJP MPs finally meet BJP National President Amit Shah in Delhi. Shah promises to find legal solution to mining issue. Kelosim Panchayat opposes diversion of traffic through internal roads of village to shorten the distance from Madgaon to Panaji. Vijay takes swipe against his own coalition partner MGP, says they might become party to assembly dissolution. Congress opposes 3 days assembly session, argues not enough time to address all issues. Hello, I'm Leena and now the news in detail. Kelosim Panchayat has dealt a major blow to proposed traffic diversion plan of PWD at the Zuari Bridge construction. During the Gram Sabha held on Sunday, the Panchayat resolved to oppose the diversion of traffic through internal roads of village as proposed by the government to shorten the diversion from Madgaon to Panaji.
The PWD has decided to close highway stretch from Kotalim Junction to Sharato at Tiny. In order to reduce 14 km long detour, PWD had planned to build a parallel road. The vehicles coming from Margaon would use parallel road and vehicles from Panaji would go via internal roads of Kelosim. According to villagers, the internal roads of Kelosim are narrow and the two culverts in the area are weak and won't be able to handle the flow of traffic. The copy of resolution will be forwarded to the PWD and other concerned authorities.
तर केलोसीच्यान हे डायवर्शन करता जाल्यार आमच्या हांगासर 2 कालवड आसा ते सारके वीक आसा आनी रस्तो आमचो नॅरो आसा आनी आज पासून हांगासर आमी कितली वर्सां जालीं ती हेवी ट्रॅफिक वचपाक बंद कर म्हणून सांगताय पूण हे हेवी ट्रॅफिक अजून पर्यंत बंद जायना आमकां तो क्रॉस जाता जाल्यार एटलीस्ट 5 मिनटां तरी थंयसर रावचें पडटा.
We have passed the resolution which is proposed by Mr. Caetano de Silva that we are opposing that decision of the Panchayat of the government and we have told to give the copy of the resolution to the concerned authorities.
Panchayat body has also decided to oppose the proposed marina project at Sankole Bay. Villagers feel that marina project at Sankole could destroy the ecology of Kelosim biodiversity.
सांकवाल बे आसा ती ते बेयांतल्यान सगळे जे पळय रिवर आसा ती आमकांय लागता केलोसी गांवांत जे पळय जितलें थंय पोल्युशन जातलें तितलेंच आमच्याय गांवांक लागतलें आनी आमची जी पळय बायोडायवर्सिटी आसा आनी आमचें नुस्तें आसतलें तें ताका अफेक्ट जातलें. सो म्हणून आमी हे मारिनाचेर स्ट्रॉंगली ओपोज करतात आनी आमी तो मारिना प्रोजेक्ट स्क्रॅप करूंक मागतात आनी आयज आमी हे ग्रामसभेन रेजोल्युशन पास केला. गोवा स्टेट बायोडायवर्सिटी बोर्डान ताका ऑलरेडी रिपोर्ट दिल्लो आहा आनी ते रिपोर्ट इतलो दिल्लो आसतनाय हे आतां परतून हाडूंक सोदता.
Our reporter Hiru Male from QLC.
Mining workers and stakeholders finally met BJP National President Amit Shah in Delhi on Sunday. They were accompanied by 3 Goa MPs. Shah assured them that he would find a legal solution to the mining issue.
The mining stakeholders were running from pillar to post to get mining restarted. They held protests in Goa and even Delhi, but till date there was no headway. They were seeking an amendment to the MMDR Act. South Goa MP Narendra Savaikar in tweet said it was a fruitful meeting and since it's a legal issue, it would be solved with apt solution. The appointment from Shah came forward after more than 100 mining dependents had confronted Minister for Ayush Shripad Naik and TCP Minister Vijay Sardesai at Norway. They asked him why government is not able to fix appointment of mining dependents with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Mining dependents complained that mining companies have not yet given employees their salaries and also not settled their dues. A quarrel also broke between Shripad Naik and mining dependents after Naik told him getting Prime Minister's deed is not in his hand.
ऐकून घ्या कानपडार मारून सॉरी म्हणून असे मात करू नका. हांव जाहीर तुमच्याकडे दोन्ही हात जोडून मागता. ऐकून घ्या सर्वसामान्य लोकांचो आयज प्रश्न आसा. आज सरकार खंय तरी फटिंगपणा करीत आसा. आज तारक्यो दिता वर्स कोणूच सांगना.
आम्ही तुमच्याकडे 21 नोव्हेंबराक येयल्ले आणि 3 सुमार आयल्ले तुमच्या घराकडे आणि तुमकां आमी कितें सांगलेलें की आमकां प्रायम मिनिस्टराक मेळपाक जाय. तुमी आमकां कितें सांगलें आपूण डेट ठरयता आनी तुमकां सांगता. टील नाव तुमी आमकां अजून सांगूं ना.
म्हाकाच डेट म्हणून तुमकां सांगतलो.
हें उलोव नाका तुमी. मिनिस्टर तुमी उलयता आमकां लज करता. आनी हांव तुमकां एक कित्याक विचारता, म्हाका अधिकार आसा, हांव बीजेपीचो कार्यकर्तो म्हणून तुमकां विचारता.
पयलीं सुरवात जाता म्हणून जावन दी मरे. चौगुल्याच्या बापायच्यो वायनी न्ही त्यो, लिजी त्यो, कळ्ळो का न्ही. सरकाराच्या हातान कितें जाल्यार कितें आसतलें न्ही. सो अशें कितें आज जे मायन ओनर केरलेस एटिट्यूड घेवन आहा तांकां आमी सोडचे ना फाल्यां. आमी तांकां खंय चिमटो काडपाचो आहा तो काडटले, जिस्तूच काडटले. हांव मायनिंगाचे रिझम्पशना खातीर कितेंय करपाक तयार आहा. पूण हो इश्यू बेजिकली सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटाच्या हातान आहा. गोंयाक रिप्रेझेंटेशन हांव म्हणीत आहा इट इज अबावट इंटर डिपार्टमेंटल कोऑर्डिनेशन आनी तें करून घेवंक जाय. होपफुली समथींग शूड हॅपन. इफ इट डज नॉट हॅपन then BJP knows the consequences, political consequences, economic consequences, and basically far-reaching consequences on the economy of the state. We are hopeful that an amendment can be brought, not only in the MMDR but even in other things, which can indirectly lead to resumption of mining.
Our reporter Mahesh Goekar from Norway.
Congress has opposed 3 days assembly session. Congress feels that 3 days are not enough to address issues faced by Goans. GPCC spokesperson Advocate Rohit Bras Disa said 3 days assembly session will call for a constitution crisis. Here's more. After Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar recently resumed his office, it was decided to hold 3 days assembly session from 29 to 31st January. Disa alleged that Parrikar government is basically having a second assembly session of 3 days only for the purpose to comply with the mandate of Article 174 of the Constitution. This is the complete breach and mockery of the Constitution. He also claimed Chief Minister won't be able to introduce policies on formalin issue during 3 days assembly session. The formalin issue should be addressed by legislature, not by the judiciary.
That Article 174 of the Constitution only requires 2 sessions to be held in a year. And they're taking advantage of the lacuna in the Constitution, which does not specify the minimum number of days that the session should be held. Now, what we are finding today is the Manohar Parrikar government taking advantage of this lacuna in the Constitution, which does not specify a minimum number of days a session should be held, is basically having a second session only for the purpose of complying with the mandate of Article 174. There is no shortfall of issues, problems that the state is facing. There are 66 subjects in the state list, 47 subjects in the concurrent lists in which the state assembly is competent to legislate. There are issues which require the urgent attention of the government, where Manohar Parrikar government had to introduce legislation for the purpose of solving. Now, when Manohar Parrikar was the opposition leader, he always demanded for a longer session of the assembly to discuss, debate and solve the issues of Goa and the Goan people. Now the same Manohar Parrikar, who is running this BJP-led government, is now convening a short session showing the least respect for the Constitution. This short session will not help to solve the problems faced by the state of Goa. The first problem that is gone totally unresolved, which Mr. Manohar Parrikar is trying to push under the carpet, is trying to brush under the carpet, is the formalin issue. The matters pertaining to adulteration of food by using formalin, which is a deadly poison, has continued to exist.
Meanwhile, GPCC President Girish Sodankar said charge to select right candidate against Subhash Shirodkar in Shiroda constituency has been given to local Congress party workers. Shiroda Congress block committee will talk with people of Shiroda to select candidate.
तो कॅन्डिडेट आमची लीडर ठरवपाना. ह्या मतदारसंघाचो कॅन्डिडेट जो कोण आसतलो हे शिरोडेचे लोक ठरयतले आनी शिरोडेचो ब्लॉक ठरयतलो आनी तेन्ना तुमी जी नांवां आमी मुखार काडटले. तुमची भितर कोणाक पसंती तुमी चड दितले तो पसंतीचोच कॅन्डिडेट तुमच्या मतदारसंघात जातलो. आम्ही खंयचोय कॅन्डिडेट हाडून तुमचेर लागचे ना. तुम्ही ठरयात की शिरोडे मतदारसंघाच्या लोकांक कोण चड पसंती आसा, शिरोडेचो लोक कोणाक चड पसंत करतले हाचेर विचार ब्लॉकान करचे. बाब सुनील सावकार, तूं ब्लॉकाचो कन्व्हेनर आसा. आमी 1-2 दिसांनी कमिटी डिक्लेअर करतले, तातूंत तुका तूं ब्लॉक प्रेसिडेंटूय पण जातलो. पूण तुमी जाय जाल्यार आयज तुमी ही मिटींग जातकर एक चर्चा सुरू करात. ज्या चर्चेंतल्यान तुमी वेगळी वेगळी नांवां आसात ती पळयात.
Our reporter Krishna Naik in Ponda and video journalist Irshad Sheikh in Panaji. We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Goa Forward Minister Vijay Sardesai took a direct swipe against his own coalition partner, the MGP. Vijay has alleged that MGP might become party to dissolution of the assembly, falling prey to the Congress line. Here's more.
Vijay Sardesai said no one wants to dissolve assembly except Congress. Watch his statements.
I've said that the behavior of MGP appears to be unnatural. It is perhaps, because MGP faces a dilemma which the Goa Forward does not face. We are also three, they are also three. We three are ministers, they too are ministers. There is a group within them. Maybe the urge to become 4 is to make that group 50%. Today they are 2/3. But 2/3 have got a window of under the tension, which window will not be available if you become 4. So maybe this is one of the reasons they are doing this unnatural thing. Second is they may fall prey to the Congress party's organizations, state organizations' intention to take the state for dissolution. Nobody wants dissolution other than the Congress party's state organization.
Meanwhile, GPCC President Girish Chodankar has lashed out at MGP. He challenged MGP to withdraw support from government if they feel something is going wrong in Goa.
सत्तेरी रावतात आणि हांगा विरोध करते करनाका. सत्तेक विड्रॉ कराक सपोर्ट मगो पक्षाकडे जाहीर मागणी करता. तुमकां जर हे दिसता गोंयांत कितें चल्लें तें वायट जाता, मगो पक्षाक ताबडतोब ह्या सरकाराचो पाठिंबो फाटीं घेवपाची गरज आसा. नाल्यार तुमी बेश्टी नाटकां करून लोकांक फटोवपाचे प्रयत्न करनाका.
Our reporters Sandeep Tuenkar from Margaon and Krishna Naik from Shiroda.
Old Goa Gram Sabha on Sunday vehemently opposed coal handling jetty which is supposed to come up in the village. There were hot discussion on the issues such as kiosks erected during feast, water scarcity, heaps of garbage lying in the village and to finalize plots to treat this garbage. Here's more.
Ruckus was witnessed during Old Goa Gram Sabha as controversial issues were taken for discussion. The villagers demanded to allow only traditional kiosks to do business during Old Goa feast. Villagers also demanded with Panchayat also to take cognizance of the garbage generated after feast.
आम्ही एक इशू घेतलो रिवर नॅशनलायझेशन. लास्ट टायम सांगलेले हिंगा एक जेटी येवपाची आहा फॉर द कोल पर्पज. सो सगळे विलेजान वी ऑब्जेक्ट दॅट थिंग and we are opposing the river nationalization for the Kumarja canal.
There was question raised on cancer, effect of cancer due to coal. But before more and above regarding the cancer thing, we do not want the jetty over here because it's going to affect the archaeological site view of Old Goa. It is going to destroy Old Goa completely. For that, we do not want this plan which the center is trying to impose on Old Goa. We are not for river navigation connecting to Old Goa. That is what we do not want. That was the first point. Coming to the next point of garbage. The after effects of the Old Goa feast were very, 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 very critical, and because of that, everybody has decided. It was decided that we do not want these stalls, especially those stalls which are not traditional. Traditional stalls, we have agreed to it. Let these traditional stalls go on. But other than traditional stalls, we do not want anything in Old Goa during the Old Goa fair.
आणि सेकंड उदकाचो आहलो. उदक आतां इतले प्रोजेक्ट दिता. आतां तेणे एकले आमच्या विलेजरान क्वेश्चन काडलो हेल्थ वे कनेक्शन आहा पूण आफ्टर हेल्थ वे कोणाक कनेक्शन उदकाचें. हे कित्याक ओन्ली पार्शलिटी कित्याक ओन्ली बिकॉज हेल्थ वे इज रन बाय सम बीग पीपल बिजनेसमॅन. तेकाच लागून तेका उदकाचें आनी लायटीचें प्रिफरन्स सोडली. स्ट्रीट लायट बस थिंगात पासून ना. तेजे उपरांत स्ट्रीट लायट ना. हेका लागून पंचायतीन रिक्वेस्ट केला बेगीनच्या बेगीन तिका स्ट्रीट लायन उदकाच्या लोकांचे प्रोविजन करचे म्हणून ती लायन फुडें कंटिन्यू करची
illegal activities which are happening.
फुडल्या वर्सा फेस्ताचे म्हणटा ते कितें पयलीं गार्बेजीक एडवान्स घेवपाचे आनी जे टायमार तांकां डेट दिता 5 तारीख लास्ट तेन्ना काडीन जाल्यार ते एडवान्स घेता ते तशें दवरपाचे रिफंड करपाचे ना. पण आमकां जाग्याचो गार्बेजीक खूब प्रॉब्लेम आसा. आमी जितले जागे पळयल्ले आसा ते आमचे सगळे रिजेक्ट केल्ले आसा पोल्युशन हेणेन. तेन्ना आमी खंय गार्बेज घालनासतना ते सेग्रिगेट करूनच घेता आनी डायरेक्ट सालिगांव धाडटा.
A video journalist Shyam Chari from Old Goa.
The Carmona Gram Sabha held on Sunday was mostly focused on garbage collection fee and house tax. Sarpanch Elvin George informed that Carmona Panchayat will charge annual fee of rupees 365 for door-to-door garbage collection. Panchayat has also hiked house tax by 150 rupees.
The Gram Sabha also resolved to conduct survey of non-Goans dwelling in village and to impose them garbage fee. The ongoing sports complex near Panchayat building was also discussed. Gram Sabha resolved to do follow-up to avail ambulance for the villagers. Panch member also discussed assurance given by the local MLA Churchill Alemo to build football ground in village.
So main thing is we are going to focus on garbage management. So in that management process, first we have proposed and the Gram Sabha has approved garbage collection fee of rupees 1 per day. That is coming to almost 365 rupees in a year. And another thing is all the migrant houses and all that which are unregistered, we are going to have a survey sort of with the VDC members and other ward members so that they also contribute to the garbage collection fees. And we have increased our collection to weekly. Plus as per the Panchayat Raj Act, we have proposed and the Gram Sabha has also approved a 10% hike in house tax rates. Plus the minimum house tax rate we have fixed as at 150 rupees per household. So that was a great success for me. Was the main agenda for the meeting. Plus ambulance issue was quite crucial for us. That is being lying in state for almost 4 months. So we have, as per previous Gram Sabha resolution, we have approached the MLA in this matter, who has said he'll look into the matter. Plus pros and cons of running an ambulance, I've already tried to explain to the Gram Sabha members. Plus the football ground is being promised to be taken up by the MLA Mr. Benali, MLA Mr. Churchill Alemo. Plus the sports upgradation project, which is coming to our right hand side, costing about 1.8 crores, is already retendered on the 10th of January. So
Our reporter Sandeep Tuekar from Carmona.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. United Balrath Employees Union has demanded reinstatement of the dismissed driver of a Panchwadi school. The union has threatened to approach a court if the driver is not reinstated.
Balrath driver Jitesh Gaonkar was working for Panchshil English School in Panchwadi. His salary was pending for 3 months. When he was asked to take a vehicle for passing, he refused and demanded his salary. He, however, confronted the driver who was taking the vehicle for passing. Balrath management filed a police case against him.
पंचशील स्कुलाचो आमचो बालरथाचो ड्रायव्हर जितेश गांवकर हाका अचानक विदाउट रिजन म्हणटा तशें ह्या स्कुलाच्या मॅनेजमेंटान ताका कामा वयलो काडून उडयलो. तो बालरथ ड्रायव्हर म्हणून आतां ज्या दिसा 2012तल्यान हांगा बालरथ सेवा ह्या स्कुलान सुरू जाली तेन्नाच्यान तो आसा भुरगो. तुमचो डिमांड आसा की ह्या भुरग्यांची सर्वीस आसा ती कन्फर्म जावंक जाय, पूण सरकार तेजेर लक्ष दिना. परतूय आतां आमचे अगेन आमचे मुवमेंट हो चालूच आसा. आमी आमचें काम हें करून घेतलें, पूण मॅनेजमेंट असलें हें मॅनेजमेंट जेंकां मात सुद्दां हेंचे पडलेलें ना भुरग्यांच्या फ्युचराची, जो पर्यंत हेका घेयना हे स्कुलान. कारण नाल्यार आमची तयारी आमी कोर्टान सुद्दां वचपाची हांवें तयारी केल्ली आसा आनी ताका ह्या मॅनेजमेंटान जाप दिवचीच पडटली.
13 तारखे म्हाका टर्मिनेशन लेटर काडलें. मागीर 1 तारखे एकटो ड्रायव्हर घेवन वयतालो बस, ते हांवें बरी पुलार पयलें थंय आनी आडयलें ताका आनी चाललें. आडयलें म्हणल्यार विचारपा लागून आडयलें ताका कोणी धाडला अशें म्हणून. मागीर आजून क्लियर करुना म्हणून सांगलें तो म्हणपा तूं इस्कॉला सांग, आपल्या सांगनाका अशें म्हणपा लागलो. मागीर मॅनेजमेंट येयलो आनी सांगपा लागलो तुवें रस्त्यार न्हू म्हणपा लागलो, केस करता म्हाका. काय म्हणलें कर म्हणून.
Our reporter Kishan Naik from Ponda.
The farmers in Sal are facing tough time due to water scarcity for agriculture. Farmers are struggling as they have not received canal waters for last 2 days. The chili plantations grown by them have completely dried up. Here's more.
The farmers have sown chili and red spinach in around 4 acres of land, but these crops have almost died due to absence of water. Farmers fear that crops will be destroyed if water is not released.
मिरसांग लायला हे आमी आतां आमचे जोडपाचे दीस आहा मिरसांगाचे तेन्ना हे दोन सांगच्या पयलीं तेंच्यांनी उदक बंद केलें आमचें आमी आतां कितें खावपाचें सांगच्या पयलीं तेंच्यांनी बंद केलें आनी आतां आमी रोपे लायले ते आतां जवंक पूण ना अजून तेणी अशें केलें पळय आतां कितें करपाचें आमी कोण आमकां पोसतलो ती जबाबदारी घेवपाचें हय केन्ना आमी उदक वापरतले नाल्यार मागीर रोपे सगळे मरतले आमचे इतली मेहनत केल्ली आमची फुकट वयतली.
Our reporter Mahesh Goekar from Sal.
Meditation guru Dr. Willie has said some form of stress is necessary to do well in life. If an athlete is not at a certain level of tension, he or she will not perform well.
Founder of Satyavati Spiritual Foundation, Willie Doctor or Ma as she is fondly known, was speaking at a workshop titled Reduce Stress Through Satya Meditation organized by Navin Times Zest at Dembo House on Sunday.
Do you remember in the good old days, there was nothing like stress. So it's a phenomenon that we have created within ourselves and in the context of our lives. Stress is very simply tremendous amount of pressure that you exert on yourself. Like for instance, when you are an athlete or a sports person, if you're not under a certain level of tension, you will not perform your best. You will be so slack and so relaxed that success will not come your way. If we have that complete faith in the Supreme Being, we will not be worried. Anyway, what will happen will happen.
Our video journalist Irshad Sheikh in Panji.
And with that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log in to our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook Goa365 TV or download our app on both Android and iPhones to watch it on your mobile. Keep watching Goa365.